Hey guys, so I'm making my first video for YouTube and I've stopped and started this fucking thing like a million times. So I'm just gonna get right into it. So I was torn between what to make my first video about, whether it be a rant or a story time or something like that. So I finally came on to something called 100 questions no one ever asks. So I figured, hey, here's a good thing for you guys to get to know me. And then you guys can decide for yourself whether or not you like me. And if you don't, well then, fuck you. You know, just that kind of thing. So anyways. So the first question on this is, do you sleep with your closet doors open or closed? Okay. Well, I sleep with my closet doors closed because I'm scared of monsters in the closet. And I'm not kidding. It freaks me out. It's not that I know that, it's not that there's like monsters in my closet. It's just that since I was a kid, I've had to sleep with the door closed. Otherwise, I get really freaked out. It either has to be all the way closed or all the way open. Do you take the shampoos and conditioner bottles from hotels? Babe, do I?
It depends on if you like the shampoo or not.
Depends on if I like the shampoo or not. I don't remember ever doing it, but I guess, you know. Do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out? I sleep with my sheets out. My bed starts out with like just the bottom part tucked in, and then at night when I go to bed, I have to kick it out. Otherwise, I feel claustrophobic or I don't feel warm enough, and it's not a good time. It isn't a good time unless my sheets are out. Have you stolen a street sign before? Funny story. No. But I have stolen a little, like, no cell phone sign from this, like, French school. I got a text message. Apparently I was banging. Oh. But, anyways. So it was a little, like, prohibited sign with a cell phone in it. And I think I was, like, 16. And I went to this concert with a couple friends of mine, and I seen it, and I'm like, oh, that's funny, I'm going to take it. I don't know why, but for some reason I just really wanted the sign. So it may not have been a street sign, but it was a sign. Do you like to use Post-it notes? Yeah. I barely even use them, I just have a fuck ton of them. Do you cut out coupons but then never use it? Yes. Yes. So many times. Get out of the cat food! Let's go! Now. Come. Lay down. Lay down. You smell like cat food, you asshole. Lay down. Come on, lay down. Dick. Anyway. Would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? Bear. Because I know I won't get attacked by one. Well, I don't know, but I'm confident in my ability to not piss off a giant bear. Bees are just assholes. Do you have freckles? Yes, I have 2 on the side of my face, and then a couple years ago my shoulders got super, super sunburned, like to the point where like they were bad. And when they healed, I'm like rubbing my shoulder, like, anyways, so, sleep. Anyways. So, once they healed, I ended up with a whole bunch of freckles all over my shoulders, and I'm actually really self-conscious about it now. Do you always smile for pictures? No. It's very rare that you'll see me smile with my teeth. And if I do smile, it's like, and then I just look like a pumpkin, so I don't do it. What is your biggest pet peeve? Oh, when my dog doesn't listen. It's really annoying because I'll tell her to do something, like I'll command her to do something, and then she doesn't do it, and then when I get really angry and like, she finally does it. It's like, you little asshole. Hey, Maya, are you an asshole? Maya, are you an asshole? You're an asshole, right? Yeah, you are. Fucking dog. Do you ever count your steps when you walk? Yeah, actually, I do. I have severe OCD, and I was diagnosed with it when I was 9. And since then, I've had really weird little obsessions, every now and then, I don't do it as much as I used to, but every now and then I'll catch myself counting my steps, and I try really hard to fight it, but I really can't, and it's horrible. Because then you're like trying to think of something, and then all of a sudden you realize you're counting, and it's like, really? Well, there goes my thought. 12. Have you ever peed in the woods? Yes. Have you ever pooped in the woods? Yeah. You're camping. It happens. Do you ever dance even if there's no music playing? Yeah. Yeah. Do you chew your pens and pencils? Used to. I don't so much anymore. I'll put them in my mouth and I'll like run them along my teeth, but I won't chew. What size is your bed? The current one I'm sitting on is a queen. No, I think this is a double. Fairly certain that this is a double, but my bed is a queen. What is your song of the week? I don't have one. Is it okay for guys to wear pink? Fuck yeah, wear what you want, man. Do you still watch cartoons? Yeah. I watched Angry Birds tonight. It's actually still up on my Android box. What is your least favorite movie? Babe?
Yeah.
Do I have a least favorite movie?
Anything to do with war.
Well, there you go. Anything to do with war. Where would you bury hidden treasure if you had some? In my safe. What do you drink with dinner? 7-Up. Actually, I had a 7-Up. 7-Up. What do you dip a chicken nugget in? I don't eat chicken. No, I'm not a vegetarian or anything like that. I just do not like chicken. I had a really, really bad experience when I was in BC. I was like, me and my fiance, we were visiting her family in BC, and we went to this place called Mary Brown's.
Yep.
And it was the end of the night, so they were like, they just threw whatever they had left into the fucking deep fryer or whatever. And when they gave it to us, it all smelled so good, and like it was perfect and shit like that. We got home, and I grabbed just a random piece out of the bucket. My fiance did, and her mom did, and they're sitting there taking a bite, and I'm eating the macaroni salad. And get off. And they're like, oh, it's so good. It's not greasy. It tastes so good. It's very well seasoned. I'm like, okay. So I take a bite, and it was the greasiest bite I have ever taken. I looked at them like, what are you talking about? I wiped my finger on it, and my finger glistened. Okay, it was so bad. Maya, get out of the cat food. Maya, get out of the cat food. Maya, now. Let's go. Anyways, I glistened, and I looked at them. I'm like, well, this is weird. This is not a good experience so far. Then I decided to take a bite of the meat, and when I pulled away, just picture me with like chicken in my teeth and I don't know, I think it was a breast in my hand, and I'm sitting there like this. And as I said, I have OCD, right? So I have like severe germ phobia. Wait, the whole thing, germ phobia. I don't know the actual word for that. So if you do, comment. But anyways, so I'm sitting there, bloody chicken in my hand, and I've got a piece hanging out my mouth, and the first thing I do is spit it out. And I looked at them, I'm like, mine's bleeding. And I ran to the bathroom, and I'm freaking out, and then I haven't really eaten chicken since. I've eaten maybe 2 chicken burgers and a wrap from Tim Hortons, but other than that, all of those times actually made me really sick. So I can't stomach it anymore. So that's a fun development. So no, I don't eat chicken. Go into a giant fucking spiel about it when I see a chicken nugget. Anyways, what is your favorite food? I don't have a favorite. Whatever my wife cooks. What movies could you watch over and over and over again and still love? Zootopia. Last person you kissed or kissed you? My fiance. Say hi, babe.
Hi.
Were you ever a Boy or Girl Scout? No. Would you ever strip or pose nude in a magazine? No. When was the last time you wrote a letter to someone on paper? Years. Can you change the oil in a car? No, I have my dad for that. I never do any of the work on my car. My car actually broke down, and it's at my dad's right now. I'm driving his car. Ever gotten a speeding ticket? Yeah. I was doing 142 in a 90 zone on my way to BC, and I was trying to pass someone, and as I was passing them, they were speeding up, so I was speeding up, and then I was trying to get past them because they were doing like 80 in a 90 to begin with, and they were just giant dick move type thing. And that kind of like rant video that I was talking about before, anyway, so I started passing him, and as I finally got past him, a cop drives by, and I just happened to be going 142. He pulled me over. I almost lost my license in my car, but he charged me for going 30 over. He charged me going 119 instead of 142. In kilometers, not miles. Ever ran out of gas? No, I haven't yet, but I don't want to jinx myself. What's your favorite kind of sandwich? I don't eat bread. I make bread, but I don't really eat it. Best thing you eat for best thing to eat for breakfast. I eat oatmeal. What is your usual bedtime? I don't have one. Are you lazy? Yes. When were you a kid? When you were a kid, did you dress up as, what did you dress up for us? What did you dress up as for Halloween? Vampire, mostly. My battery's dying on my camera. And we're only at 39. This is going to be fun. What is your Chinese astrological sign? Chinese zodiac. That's Cancer. Chinese zodiac is like Cancer and shit, right?
You're the boar.
I'm the boar. I'm the pig. You can tell that I pay attention to zodiac. How many languages can you speak? 1. And a little bit of Spanish. Do you have any magazine subscriptions? No. Which are better? Legos or Lincoln Logs? Legos, because I don't know what a Lincoln Log is. Are you stubborn? Yeah. Who is better? Leno or Letterman? Neither. Ever watch soap operas? Yeah, actually, I've watched them with my grandmother. It's her, like, ritual, so whenever I go over there, I kind of get caught up in shit, so. Are you afraid of heights? Yes. But not if I'm in an airplane. I'm afraid of dying in an airplane, but I'm not afraid of heights. Do you sing in the car? Yeah. Do you sing in the shower? No. Do you dance in the car? Yeah. Ever used a gun? No. So that's 50 questions so far. I'm going to stop the video for now and continue it as soon as my battery is done charging. Be back.